Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing your April predictions. Now we have three groups here. We have group number 1 with the turquoise, group number 2 with the amethyst, and group number 3 with the manganese calcite. So I also want to show you my pretty nails because they really remind me of Barbie and I love them. They're so pretty. I love butterflies. So let's get started. I hope you like the little setup as well. We have a little toadstool mushroom house, but you can't really see it, but like there's a little door and a little window and it's so cute. So let's get started with today's April prediction for 2026. Please choose your group and let's get started. Start with group number 1 with Wild Oat. Hello group number 1, let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose the beautiful turquoise crystal. Now I hope this isn't too bright on the camera. I have a lot of natural light coming in, but there's a lot of clouds, so hopefully the lighting isn't going to give you too much whiplash. So my lovely, so April for you feels like a big change. It feels like a lot of shifts for you. It feels like you are becoming like if you're a female, you're becoming like the woman, and if you're a man, you're becoming like the man. Like you're becoming the version of you that you have been waiting for. Now I feel like April is a really big change for you because I feel like it's a lot of clarity this time around. I feel like you're going to get a lot more clarity than what you're used to. I feel like you're going to gain a lot of perspective and there's going to just be a lot of forward momentum. So if you are shifting careers, I'm hearing shifting careers and shifting gears, which is what happens when I use my intuition is I rhyme. Honestly, I could be a rapper because I rhyme so much when I use my intuition. But anyway, so I really feel like you are tuning into a version of yourself that you have been waiting for a very long time. Now I'm going to look at the Wild Oat. This is the Flowers Oracle. I love this book. It's really pretty book. I love this deck. It's very pretty. So Wild Oat is number 36. Find your direction by clarifying your lifetime objectives. Understanding is what makes your actions worthwhile. You can be honest and sincere with yourself and with the world. Now, I think this book may be translated, so sometimes the words are a bit off, but what I feel is like your world is changing, your world is shifting, and it feels to me like you are becoming a lot more grounded in who you are and what you would like. So I feel for you is the energy that I'm picking up is this sense of belonging, and you're creating that yourself. So sorry guys, I'm just updating the lighting a bit because it's a bit dark. You are creating that life for yourself. So it feels to me like your energy is coming into a place where you're ready to basically be in the next level. And it feels to me like you've been waiting for this for a very long time. Your life has just felt very confusing. It hasn't really felt like, it's just felt very directionless. And it feels to me like there's a sense of like emptiness, but it feels really good. It's almost like when you clear out your closet or when you organize your house, it can feel a bit empty at first, but actually it can feel really refreshing. That's kind of what I get from this card, is this sense of like refreshing, new energy, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so let's get you a few tarot cards and we'll see what wants to come through. Okay. See what your focus is, what you're going to go through in April. Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, this lighting is crazy. The sun is it's irritating, but it's also pretty, so I'm just trying to like deal with it right now. We have the High Priestess, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Let's get one more. And we also have the King of Pentacles. I feel like, your energy is really shifting around authority. The way you approach authority is really shifting. And it feels to me like, okay, the two women I get in this deck, like these two decks, this is like empowering energy. This is, I am in control, I understand myself, I understand my heart, I understand the energy, I understand what's going on. You may be feeling very, very, very disorganized, dysregulated, just really confused. That's because the energy is shifting so quickly for you and your life is shifting so quickly that you haven't really found like an anchor yet. It's almost like a boat sailing through the sea and it hasn't got to its destination. Like, you're going to come across a lot of different things in the way, and then finally you'll get to your destination. Like, it feels to me that you haven't reached your destination yet, and that can be, say, career, or it can be, okay, hopefully the lighting is a little bit more consistent. Right, so it feels to me like you guys are coming into the sense of belonging. I feel like your creativity is going to change. You are changing majorly as a person, and you can't expect yourself to stay the same way. It feels to me like each step that you've been taking, even in the last like 3-4 years, sorry guys, I keep pausing the reading, it's because I'm trying to get the lighting correct. Hopefully that should be a bit more consistent now. Okay, so what I feel is for you guys is there's a sense of belonging that's coming through. There's a sense of your energy is shifting and you're expecting a lot more, which is really, really good. There's a lot of subconscious stuff that's going to happen in April. So there's a lot of subconscious beliefs that are coming out. There's a lot of the way you see the world is coming through, like a lot of truth. Now that's going to be quite uncomfortable because it's something that you know you don't really want, but it's worth it. If you are in a relationship that you are not happy in, that is going to change, okay? So I feel like April will be a revelation month. It will be like you'll understand why you have been attracting these people in. It could be that you've just had enough. April feels like a very revolutionary month, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of blessings. So I feel like we'll look into you first, and then we'll look into like the blessings coming forward and kind of like the abundance and the newness. For now, I just want to focus on your energy and how you're reacting to this month. So you're reacting very boldly, like your energy is very, very bold. So I see that you're going to be shifted into a new kind of like alignment. And what happens when you shift into this new alignment is new stuff starts to happen. Now it feels like it could be a new business venture that happens. It could be something that you want to initiate yourself, like a new business, like I said, or it could be a new Instagram account or TikTok account or something. But it feels like to me the way you're approaching your business, the way you're approaching your financial life, or your life in general, there's this underlying sense of structure that you're implementing, and it feels really good. It feels like I have control now. I know what I'm doing. That's kind of what I'm feeling for you, my lovely, and it feels really, really good. The King of Pentacles is looking at this Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are looking at what you had in the past, or maybe you're missing something or someone. That's completely normal. It's just how you're processing like all these subconscious thoughts. I would definitely suggest shadow work, or even just meditating, or just going out in nature, being with your energy, because it feels like your part of you is trying to avoid. But I would suggest subconscious, like looking into your subconscious, focusing on subliminal stuff like that. I want to encourage also, I do spiritual like transformational coaching, so we can look in your relationships, we can look at your love life, your career, just you as a person, upgrading yourself. I look into all of those things, so whatever you want to look at, we can do that. So please email me if you'd like to have a look. Oh, I also do readings as well privately if you'd like one of those. Okay, so basically this King of Pentacles he keeps looking at the past, he keeps looking at what he doesn't have, and I want to know why. It feels to me like you're releasing a lot of old energy. I'm hearing it's not the same as it was. It's like, that's okay. All right, King of Pentacles, let's see. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow. Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Look at those two like powerful, powerful people. Okay, I feel like you are transforming from one place to another. You're going from kind of like this lack abundance energy. It's like they're calling it lack abundance. It's like I want the abundance but I'm lacking, I'm not good enough, my self-esteem is low, to like the new version of yourself. The threshold is what you're going through April, and then by end of April I feel like you would have kind of worked through it and attracted what you need to attract in this month. With the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles, you are becoming a lot more in control of who you are as a person. You are becoming a lot more comfortable with assertion and moving forward, and this is Aries season, is April. So obviously Aries and Taurus, but mainly Aries. So this energy is shifting, this fiery energy is pushing you into wherever you have Aries in your chart. So it could be something to do with so say if you have Aries in your 7th house, right? It will be to do with your relationships, but also your relationship with everything. So your relationship with people around you, your relationship with how you're interacting with people, your relationship with your career. It's like, how are you having this connection through all these different areas? And that's basically what's happening with you. So wherever Aries is in your chart, it is hitting you quite hard, but it feels really, really beautiful. This feels really nice. It feels to me, I'm hearing like I deserve more. And this is definitely for those of you who are in a relationship that just feels very lacking, or you're wanting to be in a relationship but you're not sure how it's going to come about. I'm being honest, like I feel like the subconscious stuff has been holding you back. It's not all of it. It's just some parts of you that need to be basically looked at. So it's like the parts of you that cause a lot of confusion. So it can be like you attract guys in or women in who cause more confusion, and then you're like, I am unlovable. And it's just basically you are attracting in people from an unlovable place, and that's what you're releasing. Your intuition is on fire as well. Your intuition is strong as well this month. Okay, I'm sorry about the lighting as well. I'm really trying to figure it out because I'm in a new office, so I'm trying to like figure out what it is. I don't really know why it's so random, but it's because the sun is coming in and out. But either way, now this is interesting. This came up underneath the deck that I just really want to talk about. So this is the Three of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. You are wanting some friendships. That is going to come within the next couple of months. Between April and May, I feel like friendships are going to be a very big highlight for you, which is really, really nice. Can we see what you're working on to bring this in, or what you can be working on to bring this in? Friendships is a big blessing for you. And also you're going to, your relationship with your mother is changing as well. Your relationship with your mother. So it can be, I feel to me it's improving. It feels to me like it's shifting to a new level. It could be that you're grieving your mother. It's something to do with your mother, that it feels very positive. Even if you're grieving, this is all very good stuff. It means you're releasing, you're letting go, and you're moving through it. It feels to me like you are becoming, you're learning to become much more authentic, throat chakra, in your relationships. And that is what's bringing in friendships. Relationships with the same gender this month is going to really be highlighted. So your mum, so say if you're a woman, it's your mum. If you're a male, it's your dad. Even if your dad's not around or your mum's not around, it's this relationship with them that you may not have had, and all this sort of stuff. It's like the connection there. It's like revisiting the connection and working through it this month. Very emotional month. Okay, we have regeneration. That's a really, really nice one. Love that. We then have transition. Yeah, that's exactly what I was feeling for you guys. The butterflies is really coming through. And then we have crown chakra transcendence. So with the regeneration, I see some of you guys with home, moving home, or the home is going to be like seriously organized in April. Your home is going to look pretty much immaculate. And it doesn't mean it's not lived in. It doesn't mean it's not got personality, but it feels really nice. It feels really good in your home. Now, this could be a really good sign, especially if you've been moved around a lot, or you've just been feeling kind of off. Your energy is going to shift the energy in the house. I would highly recommend feng shui, like bringing that in, but also like opening the windows, getting some fresh air in. I'd also recommend having a lot of colour. Bringing in a lot of colour into your home would really be very good for you. It feels really, really good. It feels like you are shifting to a new version of you. It's just uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable. Okay, it really is. And I'm sorry if that is not what you want to hear, but it's definitely something that's happening. Okay. Right. Let's get you some astrology cards, and let's see what is going to be happening. Yeah, I see like parents. You may even become parents. To me, it feels more like you're having your relationship with your parents is changing, and it feels like you're healing a lot. So, okay, this is what God is telling me straight away. He's like directly messaging me this through my intuition. He's saying April will not feel super comfortable, but it feels like you're getting stuff done and there's a clear out, but there's also, what else are you saying? There's like a need for clearing, and then April will feel like a breath of fresh air. So like the first maybe week or so will feel like a clearing, and then after that I feel like your energy, your emotions are going to be feeling a lot better, feeling a lot more comfortable. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Lovely. See, I did feel like it was something to do with relationships. This is important. I balance, exactly. It's like this Libra I balance is all about you balancing your relationship with everything and everyone. Like, it's basically bringing your energy back to yourself, where you're overthinking about your man or your woman or your friends or your family. It's like, where am I overthinking about it? Because at the end of the day, you can only do so much. They are in charge of themselves. You can care, you can be there for them, but you've got to really focus on yourself. And that is the kind of like the juxtaposition. That's kind of like the weird way the universe and kind of like God and this energy in this world works. It's like, the more you focus on you, say you want a relationship, right, and you're constantly focusing on it, it's not gonna make you feel better, because what it's doing is, it's actually, you are sacrificing your energy for something that hasn't even happened yet. So basically what it does is it shows you where you are constantly sacrificing yourself for other people. Even just constantly thinking about something can cause you to feel like you are not balanced, because you are constantly, your energy, your precious life force energy is being given over to something. So one thing I like to do, especially when it comes to relationships, as a girlie who has Libra Venus, constantly thinking about other people, is I rub my hands together and I put my hands out like this and I say, I release any energy that is no longer mine now, and I blow into them. Sometimes I blow the energy away, sometimes I blow it into my hands and I throw it over behind me, and it feels really good. Because what it does is, it, especially for a sponge, especially if you're someone quite sensitive, which a lot of my subscribers are, you guys need to learn and are learning how to be with yourself. You are only in control of so much, my love. Okay, you are only in control of so much. Now, you have a big shift. Void, of course, me missing. When I look at this card, I don't feel like it's anything missing. It feels to me like things are being put back in place. So you could have had a time where you feel like your abundance, your sense of abundance, so that can be money, that can be a feeling of freedom, that has felt low, and that is going to shift. April is going to be a big shift. It doesn't mean it's going to happen all in one go, but April is definitely like a catalyst, and Aries is the start of the year. Aries season is the start of the year. Yes, exactly. Yeah, stability. Can you see the colours? They're all very, very similar. We have Pluto transformation. Yeah, so you're kind of like, why Victoria, why? I've gone through so many transformations, I don't want any more. Yeah, I get that. This transformation is actually different. This is actually a really positive one. This is not like, oh, everything is so uncomfortable, everything is so, feeling so crap. It's nothing to do with that. It's to do with, you are now bringing your energy into a state of alignment for yourself. Now, a lot of your life, you have kind of created this bubble of needing to have everything all together, needing to have everything in a certain way, always holding up everyone else while you are sinking. That has caused you to live in a state of lack. And it don't mean lack as in like you're doing anything wrong or anything like that, but what it does is it almost gets you to create this control around everything. And you know what that does? It wears you out. It wears you out and it stresses you out. So we've got a lot of earth energy here. I want to look at this card. Yeah, okay. What I see is a big, like, there's I don't know what this is called. This is kind of like a metal rod, and there's like a staff here. Oh my gosh. That fruit fly just went right in my face. There's always a fruit fly every time I do readings. I don't even joke about that, because every time I'm in this office and I'm not working, I'm just organising stuff or whatever, no flies. As soon as I start working, fruit flies. Trust me guys, if I ever get a puppy, which I want one, I really want one. If I ever get a puppy, guys, that puppy's going to be all over this reading, honestly. Anyway, so they love the energy. Earth energy, you are coming into a sense of stability. You're coming into a sense of just feeling super, super aligned. The best advice I can give you, my love, is this month, look after yourself. It's to take every day differently. It's to listen to how your energy is reacting to stuff. And it's also to move where you are noticed. So if you are in a group and you're not being listened to, It's not worth it. It's not worth pushing yourself. Your energy is about you. It's kind of like I've seen like you as a child, and it's like maybe attention was really difficult for you. Like maybe you struggle to have attention, or you struggle to have people actually listening to you. And it feels like to me is you are healing that. You are healing the lack of attention that you got. And April is giving you this shift now, is an opening here, where you are healing this need to escape these uncomfortable feelings. It feels to me, I'm seeing like a woman and she's on like a massive shopping spree. That's the energy that I'm getting that's coming into April. Now, I know it sounded like really depressing, but it's not. Like, this is actually really, really positive. This is earthy, it's abundant. It's just a different type of abundance than you're used to. So I feel like the last 10 years have felt very, very, very confusing. They have felt like you have absolutely, sorry guys, I'm just adjusting the line. You have absolutely no idea basically what's going on. And it feels to me like you are approaching your abundance in a very, very different way now. And it's like, I've done everything I need to do. I'm worn out. I just want to feel at peace. And that is where you're going. That is what's happening. I want to get like another card just to see like the main energy of what you're attracting in. Okay. I'm also hearing more in your heart, less in your head. Okay. More in your heart, less in your head. I cannot get this lighting right today, guys. I'm so sorry if this is just so awkward. I'm really trying to get the lighting correct, but I can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, right. Give me a card, please. This is going to be a good one. Ooh, 7 of Swords. Girl, why? Why, girl, why? The High Priestess. And 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Adjustments need to be made. I feel like this month is a really good time for you to literally just invest in yourself, like therapy, coaching, like doing things that mentally stimulate you. So like colouring in, focusing on your body, stuff like that, because the more you do that, the quicker things come in for you, the quicker the energy is. What I feel is, it feels like there's a bit of confusion, but it feels like to me like alignment. It's like things need to be plopped into place, basically. Yeah, it feels very strange. It feels very strange and very confusing, but it's also really good at the same time. It sounds really, I don't know how to explain this, but I will say one advice I would give you is hobbies, and stop focusing on what you're doing like wrong. Say if you feel like something's off, it's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because there just needs to be a slight alignment. It's also, how are you looking at yourself? How are you viewing yourself? And to be more specific, it's kind of like, where are you shaming yourself to feel lack in yourself? Where are you like shaming yourself where you're not being like perfect? And it's just like being in that energy and being comfortable with that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I have no idea what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm having one of those days today. Right, so yes, throat chakra is really important. Look up turquoise. Okay, look up this turquoise and what it means. Okay, look up turquoise and aquamarine. I'm pretty sure this might be actually aquamarine, but I get the two mixed up. So turquoise and aquamarine, they have a very similar energy. So definitely look up those crystals, because that is your energy. That's the throat chakra. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. My apologies if the lightings are all over the place. I've really been trying to get it good, but I have no idea how to do it right now. So, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like a private reading, all the information is down below. I do 30-minute, 1-hour Zoom calls. I do spiritual coaching, and I also do written readings. So all the information is down below. I love you very much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose the amethyst. I love her. She's beautiful. So working on that intuition, working on your truth, working on your vision and how you see your life and all that beautiful stuff. So I feel like April will be really good to do a mood board. I know it's not the start of the year, but I really feel like I want to encourage that. Like, I want to encourage aesthetics this year, yeah, and this year, aesthetics this month, and bringing in furniture pieces, bringing in little things that make you feel really fun and cute and like you just love life, basically. Just really cute, fun things that help you feel more like you. So it can be maybe joining a group, but it feels more like personal. It feels to me like you're needing to involve just like aesthetics and stuff like that. So we've got number 20, Mimulus. So I think might be at the start. There it is. Okay, so 20. Be compassionate with yourself and others. Closeness, presence and understanding are qualities that you can offer and receive. In this way you will find resolution and the courage to abandon all trepidation and fears. Often you are frightened by imaginary shadows. Change your perspective and you will laugh at them. Okay, so Mimulus is a batch flower remedy. I highly recommend this. So if you do like batch flower remedies, they're tinctures and they have a little bit of alcohol in them, but they have the Mimulus flower. So that is really good for you at the moment. It can help you feel courageous and it can also help you understand just really what's going on within you. It can help kind of calm down that aspect of you. Okay, let's get you an angel number and then we'll get you some other cards. So, ooh, 222 and 333. We have alignment. You are exactly where you need to be. And then we also have trust, 333. Have faith that the universe will take care of you. Get outside for some perspective, marvel at nature and this beautiful planet we share. And it says, so often we get impatient to get ahead. Take a moment to appreciate where you're at and how you got there, which is really nice. I like that. So I feel like you guys are worried that you're not going to get what you want. And coming from somebody who has gone through a lot, I genuinely see that you are going to get what you desire. The timing is exactly how it needs to be. So I know that there may be something that you really want and you're kind of waiting for the timing to be perfect, or like God or your guides are waiting for the timing to be perfect for you. The timing is exactly how it is for you. So maybe you're just not in that space to receive that thing yet. Doesn't mean you can't be entertained or you can't enjoy the moment, enjoy the journey. How you can enjoy the journey is also personalizing it to you. I really want to encourage, like I said, aesthetics and really personalizing your day-to-day life. Like really getting to the point of like, okay, this feels really good for me. It's kind of like, this is so random, but like I'm doing up my office, right? And some of my pieces of furniture, like a lot of furniture that I have had has had like square edges. It's got like corners, right? Now, I feel like because my energy is starting to soften, I prefer furniture with rounder edges. So I bought myself a little rattan sideboard and it's so cute and it has round little edges and it feels so nice. That feels like me. That feels like my energy because it feels like it aligns with who I am and what I want in my office. So that is what I feel like is happening, is getting things for yourself, and even just things you don't have to pay for. It could be having a new workout routine that just suits your new life now, like really adjusting little by little new aspects of you and getting comfortable with figuring out this new way of being, because I feel like your energy has been swept, almost like it has been cleaned, it has been cleansed, and now you are in a new position, but you've got to adjust to that new version of you. So it could be maybe you're working more, maybe you're working less, maybe you're retired, maybe you got a new relationship, maybe you are wanting to have more of a fitter lifestyle. Literally starting that little by little can be so helpful. Okay, that is what I feel for you is so important. So I love the alignment. You are exactly where you need to be. That is so accurate. Are we done with this card? Yes. Okay, let's get you some tarot. Or do we want to actually, no, I want to get you some astrology cards first. We'll see what wants to come through. Okay, let's see. Also, do you guys like my little fairy house? How cute is this little house? I love it. Okay, let's see what's come through. Ooh, you guys got the same card as group number 1. So we have the 12th house escape. This is Pisces. So I love that. Part of fortune increase, 8th house. Can we get a couple more, please? Future predictions. Lovely. Okay. In the reverse or upright. It's upright. It's in the reverse. Second house. So this is to do with your money. I don't feel like this is to do directly with your money. I think if this is in the reverse, it will be like, oh no, you're never going to get any money. No, I feel like this is to do with you and your values. Like how you valuing yourself, like, and I'm being drawn to how you overthink about how much you don't like yourself, or maybe you do things or say certain things that really are not aligning to you anymore, but you still have that tendency to act like that. So maybe you are speaking to yourself in a certain way, or you're saying something, and this needs to stop now, basically. That's what I feel is happening. Okay, so at the moment, what you're basically working on towards the start of April is releasing this old tendency to always be controlled by others, working on moving at your own pace, controlling your own pace, all that stuff. Endings and beginnings, ending that old cycle. Ending the old cycle of just lack, basically. Then, can you see like the colours? We have like quite dark colours, and then we have like yellow here. This is lovely. This is like 12th house, first house, boom. Old cycle, new cycle. So we can see that there's a cog turning in April. So it's like at the start of the month, first week, release. Then we really start to shift into this new version. What is this new version? What part of this version of you is being revealed is how you show up, how you are allowed to be seen. And that is one thing that I'm learning as well, is being seen is quite a big one. It doesn't always mean online. It can literally be being seen emotionally. Can you be seen crying? Can you be seen doing activities? Like for me, one thing that I used to do is I used to have this insecurity, which I never realized I did until I actually realized it, is I realized how much I avoided people seeing me expressing myself. So like it'll be like I didn't want people seeing me dancing, because I love dancing, I love singing, I love being like active. I always used to feel really insecure about that, and now I'm learning how to just allow my partner to see me dance and express. That is a big deal, and that is a Leo. Leo is externally, it's the heart, it's the line, it's the courageousness. What courageousness are we including within the first house? It can be wherever, also it's wherever your first house is, it's your rising sign. So that's what you're working on, and it's to do with what I'm feeling is it's like the Leo energy is being brought into your first house. So say you have like, I don't know, Cancer rising. We got Cancer rising, but then we're also adding the Leo energy to the Cancer rising. So it's like, how can we increase that Cancer rising? How can we make you more feeling more into your emotions? How can we make you feel more comfortable expressing your heart? Can we adjust your sense of how much you're giving? That's what the Leo energy is like, bringing it out. It's like revealing it, and it's expanding it, which is beautiful. And me, sorry guys, if you saw a fruit fly, he is hanging around, because every time I film, I always get an animal around me. And today it's a fruit fly. If I was literally saying this in group number 1, if I get a dog, which hopefully I do at some point, I really want a doggy, he's going to be in the readings. He's going to be just like walking all over this, because that is just how animals are whenever I channel, is they just love being in my energy. So, okay. But you are being asked to listen and express yourself in true versions of you. So it takes a while, takes time, but you're getting there, and you're going to get there. Okay? So this is really nice though. This is so good, because what this is also, this is abundance. This is like being seen more. So you're probably going to get more opportunities in April. They're saying, yes, you will. You will get opportunities. I will get opportunities. That is what I see is happening as well, which is so nice. I love that for you. Okay, let's get you some tarot. I kind of want to use this deck actually. The Emperor. Ooh. Ooh, okay, let's see what else we have. 8 of Pentacles. This is juicy. Ooh, lovely. So we're releasing something to do with how we work, how you work. So it could be how you work in your job, literally working. It could be how you work in like how you're seen, how you see yourself being seen. So like, are you allowing people to see your raw, authentic self? Like, even if like you trip up or something and you no longer get embarrassed, like something like that, or you fart in front of somebody and you no longer get embarrassed. It's like that sort of thing I feel is happening. And there's something to do with authority here, like how authority rules your life. Okay, this is specifically for those of you who have had controlling parents or a controlling parent. What that does is, as you grow up, you basically feel this need, and you always feel seen, you always feel exposed, because you always feel like you have to be doing something, or you have to, how do I explain this? Like you have to perform. And then over time, as you get older, you perform in all your relationships, and then you never really know who you are. That's what you're releasing. You're releasing this like performance energy. It's like, it's kind of exhausting. I'm like hearing that I'm exhausted, I can't anymore. So you're releasing that. April is also really nice because I feel a lot of abundance. I feel a lot of money. For those of you specifically who have their own business, money is coming in. There's a lot more emails, a lot more new clients. There's some new types of people coming in. And also, if you are your own business owner, your client base is going to shift as well, because you've shifted. And if you work for somebody else, if you work for a company, I see that you may have a tendency to overgive in your job, and you feel a little bit resentful, and now you're learning to just be like, I can't bother, I can't deal with this anymore. And then you have a chat with maybe the manager, or you get promoted, because I feel like you're being asked by God to really, or your guides, to really like step into a leadership role. So you're not feeling so inferior about authority. And do you know what? If you feel worried about authority, it's because because you need to be the authority figure within your own life. It's like stepping into your own power, being in your own power, and not listening to what other people are saying that is negative. There could be some drama. Also, I'm hearing drama, like someone's like shouting at you down the phone, or somebody wanting to give you loads of drama. That is just not going to cut it this month. I feel like you need to like release that, let that go. Not get involved with it. It's not important. It doesn't feel important. Okay, let's get you another card. Ooh, I love this. The bridge, yeah. Let's get you one more. The castle. Okay, and we also have the hunter. I want to get like one more. Discipline. Okay. Now, April is let's see you in a new light. Let's see you in a new light. Pearls are a big sign for you. Pearls in number 3 is a sign for you. We have Saturn and discipline. Look up azurite and what the properties are. I feel like that's a big confirmation for you. What Saturn does, I've always said this, he is the old man of the planets. He's an old man who likes to do things his own effing way. He will not be budged, and that is the energy you're coming into. But funnily enough, you're empowering it, you're embodying it. You are embodying it and you're becoming empowered by it, rather than letting it rule you, rather than letting other people tell you what to do, or being at mercy of what other people are and how they're living. You are now sitting behind the driver's seat. You are now in control. And I feel like you are now asking for more, because your energy needs more. It desires more. It desires to possibly be promoted, or be seen more, or be honoured more, be respected more. That's what I feel is happening in April, and it feels amazing. It feels so good. I love it. I love it. And you are now in charge. And it's scary, because you're like, I don't know what to do now. Like, that's kind of how I felt moving into my boyfriend's house. It was like, oh, I have all this like rain over this house. I can like decorate it how I want. I'm scared. Because like I haven't really had that before. I haven't really had that like much freedom around designing stuff and just like choosing what I want. It's scary. It's like a horse where you like, they've been chained up to like a certain length of like chain, and then you let it go and it just like, it doesn't want to go anywhere because it's used to being in that realm. So you're kind of going from restricted to more movement, more energy, more freedom. And there is going to be more opportunities that's going to be reflected from this. And there is something that I would like you to do, guys, is to do stuff that makes you uncomfortable. If you feel like I'm really bored, it's because you just need to try something new. You need to try something different. Like for me, I kind of have a Zelda addiction right now. I love playing Zelda. It's my little like cutesy little hobby thing that I'm doing right now. I love it. Other than making fairy gardens, yeah, it's fun and I love it. And I'm no longer bored. So I feel like for you, it's really like getting a taste of like a new little hobby would be so good for you. Okay, let's get one more card. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, tending to your flock. Now, this can be your family, this can be people around you, but it can also just be tending to your pleasure. And that is what the second house rules as well with Taurus, is tending to your pleasure. It's tending to what fills you up, and it can change on a day-to-day basis, but it's knowing what type of pleasure you like. Does it need to be physical? Does it need to be emotional? Is it mental? What are you needing? What's your energy? What's your body saying it needs right now? If you're feeling a drive, physically work out. If you're feeling like you're mentally drained, just sit in silence. It's like pleasure is so, I'm hearing the word palpable, like it changes a lot. It changes a lot, and it's learning to just like be okay with the changes and shifts, because that is all good. It is all good. I love these little chickens. I can't wait to have chickens. Oh, can't wait. It's going to be so nice. Okay, that is your reading, my lovelies. I hope you have a lovely day. Written readings and Zoom readings are down below. If you would like to get spiritual transformational coaching with me, that is basically, you just need to email me. I haven't got that on my website yet. If you want to get that with me, please email me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support and being here, and I hope you have the most wonderful day. Look after yourself. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading. You guys chose the manganese calcite. I love this beautiful pink. It's so yummy, so yummy. Okay, the first thing I heard was so random. Grandma's cooking. Do you have a grandma that's going to cook for you, or you have a grandma that's cooking, or maybe you're doing your grandma's cooking? You are getting back to your ancestral like foods. So foods of your ancestors, foods of your heritage. It could be cooking things and baking things that make you feel feminine, or make you feel like you're connected to that side of you. Something like that. I would highly recommend bringing that in. Now, I love this. This is such a spring card. I want to show you a little bit up close. So you see like the little bees like on the flowers. It's so cute. I feel like that's the energy that's happening here. Is it's just flourishing. It's fruitful. It's in the process of becoming something new. Impatiens is, I'm pretty sure that's the flower, but these are batch flower remedy cards. So it's actually to do with the batch flower remedies too. And we also have another one. You guys got 2 cards. You guys got rock water. I love this card. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. That is the energy you're in April. So effing nice. It's so feminine. It's so flowy, and it's just, it works. That is what I'm hearing. Wow, it worked. Yay, it works. So we've got 18, which is 9. We've got 27, which is also 9. Love that. So that is to do with just newness. Like I'm hearing newness. Now Impatiens, which to look at in the book, this is the Flowers Oracle, by the way. I love this deck. It is very helpful to do with health as well. I use it in my coaching. Really helpful. Okay, 18. Forgive others and yourself. Time is an illusion. Hurry slowly and let the world move at its own pace. Listen to the rhythm of your breathing and restore your natural sense of calm. This time belongs to you. Don't hurry it. I feel like, yeah, this is to do with being impatient. It's not that you are a little bit impatient, but it's also to do with like, how are you rushing yourself to the point of like, it's kind of pointless. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? That's what I'm feeling. It's like, how are you rushing yourself to the point of like exhausting yourself, to the point of almost like punishing yourself for not getting where you want to be? We don't want to do that. So rock water. The world is a symphony of brilliant, delicate, subtle, shaded, bold, pure and blended colours. Abandon the illusion of having found the best colour, because it simply does not exist. Every flower, every moment, every situation presents different colours. Enjoy the beauty of the universe and open yourself up to the pleasures of life. That is so random. That makes no sense to me. But if you got something from that, that's great. I personally didn't. Just looking at the card though, I feel this flow. I feel, yeah, we are in it now. We are in it now. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like, I feel like I'm understanding myself. I feel like you're going to be living near water. If you aren't already, you will be living near water, or do live near water. And you have made the right choice, especially if you're a water sign. You need the water, okay? This is your energy. I also feel like you're going to meet some girlfriends this month, or you might be having some girly times, especially if you are a girl. If you're a guy, I feel like this is to do with you meeting other guys and just having boy time with the boys with a Z. And you're just having a good time. But if you want to bring in some new friendships, that is definitely encouraged. I feel like you need to change up your scenery. Now, changing up your scenery is not just literally your literal scenery. It can also be to do with like listening to different music. It can be changing up the look of your home, because you get bored quite easily. Okay, you get used to stuff quite easily, and it can create a little bit of boredom. So I feel like that is being encouraged to change that. Okay. What do I need to know in it? Oh, lovely. Money, 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 money. Yes. The abundance is coming. Jupiter returns back into your chart. You guys are getting the goods. Do you have a back tattoo? I pick up on a back tattoo. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Right. Especially if you've got your own business. Booming business. I'm getting, you might also start a business. You might start a side business. You may also start a joint business with somebody else. Yes, with partners, with a partner, with a friend, something like that. Now, this month we are starting off, I mean, it's in April. I actually don't know exactly when this Libra full moon is. I think it is probably in April. But there is a full moon a Libra full moon. Yes, it is the 1st of April is the Libra full moon. This is directly to do with you, my love. This is really going to connect with you. This is to do with just like your heart and love and relationships and friendships, and just you are getting the benefits now, right? So if you have struggled to have relationships with others, if you struggled to connect with people, you are being asked to really, really, truly connect with others. And there's new friendships coming in, which is so, so lovely, and you deserve that and you need that. With Jupiter return benefits, genuinely that's what's happening, is you got Jupiter returning in your 2nd house. So you've got that energy shifting into your money, into your values, into your pleasure zone, which is really great. So you are about to get coin. You're about to get some monies, and your relationship with money is shifting. You're starting to learn that you don't have to keep... Okay, we don't want this deck. You are continuously, you don't need to keep hustling, especially if you're a projector in human design. If you're a generator, it doesn't matter too much, but if you're a projector, oof, yeah, you got to be careful with that. There's going to be somebody to help you with money as well. You might be getting a new accountant. You might be getting a new website. You might be getting a new filing system for all your work stuff. Might be getting a new office. It's something to do with like just you and how your business is working, or how your money's working, is shifting. Okay, I feel like I want one more as well. The Magician. The Magician came in the reverse, but I want to show you an upright. This is about how are you like looking at yourself and seeing how like you kind of look at yourself and you think, I don't really know how do I explain this? Like you feel like you're not very good at what you do in your job, or you feel like you're scared of the criticism, and I think you're working through that now. Third eye chakra, consciousness. Yeah, you're becoming very conscious of how you're thinking, how people are seeing you, and just like literally being in your own lane, like not letting people dictate yourself and how you feel and how you want to interact. You kind of in the past have let others like lead, and kind of you've let people, like say if somebody's uncomfortable, automatically you're uncomfortable. Like you've been taught to manage other people's emotions, and you're now releasing that, which is really, really great. And confirmation burp. And we have King of Pentacles and King of Cups. There is a relationship between two guys here as well. So some of you guys might be dating. Some of you guys might, it looks to me, this is one scenario, this is very specific for one of you guys or a few of you, is you may be dating, but you have a best friend who you'll probably end up being in a long-term relationship with. It would be your forever partner. This person, not so much. It feels to me like you're working through what guys are actually good for you, what men are good for you, or say if you want women, what women are good for you, and who serves you in the right way. I would also recommend doing things that are quite private this month. So keeping things private. It doesn't mean that you're not sharing. It just means that certain things, especially if you're starting off something new, make sure not to share it straight away. You need time to let it marinate. It's kind of like, yeah, when you marinate like a chicken, or you boil like herbs in tea. The longer you boil it, the longer you let it sit in there, the more potent it is. And that's what it feels like to me. Divine timing is super important for you. So certain things are just not ready yet. You'll know when the right time is to release that thing or do that thing. And that's going to be what April is all about. I feel like you are getting what you desire this month. Now, it doesn't have to be the exact massive thing that you're wanting to attract, but you are so much more comfortable than where you were like a few months ago. Some of you guys might be doing something more creative. I'm seeing art, I'm seeing painting, I'm seeing fixing, I'm seeing someone doing DIY, like putting up shelves or something, like screwing into a wall. Could be a kinky metaphor. Love that for you. Yeah, something like that. I really like the 7th house of relationships, because relationships, the 7th house of relationship is how we relate to others and how they're relating to us, and you're learning how to do that. And you might have a really good talk, especially if you are in a relationship. You're going to have a really nice talk with your partner to kind of resolve some things that you both might be scared about, because your partner is probably very similar to you, especially if it's a healthy one. They're already very similar to you. So you may be thinking something, they're probably thinking it as well. Let's be real. So let's get you a couple more cards. Let's see what else we have here. Queen of Swords. This is to do with writing down your feelings. And I feel like it's to do with raw truth, like speaking your raw truth. What is your raw truth? What is it you actually really want to say? Because I'm not gonna lie, your life moves so much quicker when you genuinely just say what's on your mind. And it doesn't mean, when you say stuff's on your mind, it doesn't mean you're disrespecting. It actually means that you're respecting yourself, number one, and it also means that you are listening and letting it out. Because my love, you have so much you want to say, but you're not saying it. Okay, let it out. All right, when the time is right, you'll know when the right time is to let it out. This shapeshifter. Ooh, this is tea. Right. Where are you adjusting yourself to be dilutable? Where are you diluting yourself for other people? Where are you trying to manipulate yourself to become more palpable, more digestible for other people? Okay. I also feel that a new identity of yourself is emerging. There's a new identity coming in. There's a new self coming in. And she may be a little bit pissed, or he may be a little bit pissed, because there's a part of you that hasn't been fully let through yet, because you're scared. You're scared that what if people run away? If people run away, so be it. Because if people cannot be around you, my love, if they cannot see you at your true, honest soul level, these people people who you are in a deep relationship with, romantically, friendship-wise, family, if they don't appreciate your soul truly, get them the F out. Get them out of your life, because you do not need that stuff. You do not need enemies, okay? When you have family, when you have friends, if you have a partner that doesn't support you, who needs enemies at the end of the day? Like, you deserve somebody. You need to be around people who support your identity. They don't have to agree with everything, but they need to support you. You need people who support you, and you deserve that, okay? And even if you don't understand what that looks like, you will, all right? April is going to shift you to the point of like, oh, wow, I didn't really realize that is how I saw myself. Yes, I love that. It's going to be raw, but fucking beautiful. It's kind of like when a flower suddenly blooms like this, and you're like, oh, and you can see all of it. You can see all of like the little bits where you get the pollen, and you see all the little intricate parts of the flower. It's exposing, yes, but isn't it beautiful? It's so much more beautiful than a closed flower. Like, it's like let yourself be seen. There's nothing wrong with you. I really feel like I wanted to say that. Let's get you an angel number. Boop. Someone might be getting a doggy this month. If you are, I'm jealous because I want one. One day, guys, you will see me having a dog because I want one so bad. Conditions don't need to be perfect for you to begin again. New beginnings, 000. Have you been waiting for the perfect moment to embark on something? Start today. Oh, girl. Absolutely. That's exactly what I've been feeling too. I feel a bit called out. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm seeing numbers on a phone, like beep, 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 beep. There might be something to do like a phone call that's really important. There might be, you might be getting a new phone, might be changing your phone number, something like that. Yeah. Also, remember, you can block that person. If you are dealing with somebody who's like not good for you, you can block them. I allow you to do that. You don't need me to allow you to, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You're allowed to do that. Do that for yourself. Have a great day. If you would like to check out my rates below, they are on my website. My website may be changing, but I'll always try and update you guys when I'm changing it. I got my 30-minute, my 1-hour Zoom readings, a written reading, and I also do spiritual transformational coaching. So if you would like me to coach you, even if it's just one session, you are always welcome to get in touch with me through email. I have my website below. Thank you so much for being here. You are amazing. I appreciate you and your support so much, and I hope you have the most beautiful day. Bye.